Hi. Most of you know my dad will know why I'm up here talking instead of him, because he really wasn't much for speaking unless he was screaming at you on the quarter. He just wanted me to relay a little story to you about how he started coaching. It was back around 1947. He had a habit of hanging out down by the old Bristol High School. And he ran upon, there were a couple of priests down there with a bunch of kids playing some ball, and he asked them what they were doing, and I believe one of them was Valerio was one of them, and they said, well, we have a game tomorrow. And he looked kind of surprised and says, you've got to be kidding. Your first baseman doesn't know how to cover the bag, your shortstop's got no range, your second baseman sucks. How can you do this? So he told him Father, and they said, why don't you come and watch us play tomorrow? And my father went down, I guess they were playing Green Hill, so he watched them lose 25-3. After that, they asked him to help out a little bit. They didn't win a game at all that year, and back then it was only 7th graders. This is when St. Anthony's was still young, and that's as high as they went with the 7th grade. The next year they won a few games. They didn't have their first winning season to maybe about 3 years later, but after they started winning, he never stopped winning. That's what he wanted me to relate to you. Now I'd like to just say something about how I feel. I coach Little League. My father has helped me out immensely. This is the only reason why I've done this, was because of him. And I've heard about it after many games. I get a call from him, or he'd come down and either yell at me for what I did wrong, or I started coaching in the minor leagues down there, and I took over a major league team in 1996. Now, in 1997, I won the league championship. At the awards banquet, my dad had a special presentation for me. He gave me a plaque saying how proud he was of me, and he stated in front of everybody there that it only took me 2 years to win my first championship, and it took him at least 7 or 8. And I thought, wow, this is great. But in the same breath, he says, once I started winning, I never stopped. And it's true. The proof is right there. I see it almost every day at home. Mine is made on the basement, the trophies, the plaques, the pictures, the news clippings. I don't think he understands how proud we are of him. My family, my mother, my sister, his grandchildren. And like I said before, I coach Little League. My kids call me Coach Dan. When they first meet me, they'll call me Coach Valerio, and I'll say no. They'll call me Coach Dan. I never told them why, and the reason is that there's only one Coach Valerio. And Dad, I'm very proud of you.